Okay, we're back. Right now we're going to do a little video I put together real quick about details of the paintings. A lot of times we show the artwork on our program here and you don't really get the impression of what the actual paint or the texture or the surface is. So hopefully this will give you a little insight into that. Boudreaux?
Alright, that was good, David. And like David said, a lot of times when we hold the art in front of the camera, you don't get the details, so that was nice, David. One thing I thought we'd do tonight, you know, we've been kind of having a little bit of memory lane with Charles' pottery. That mug was something that I first saw on Facebook when he came out with the new one, and I've always loved Charles' work. And it goes back to 1992. I thought it would be fun tonight to maybe continue that idea and show you some of my older silkscreen prints. Like right now on the screen we've got Better with Age, some of the old Victorian homes in downtown Mobile. I've always loved the homes, but what was fun about it is that these houses were in need of restoration. They'd just been moved down on Church Street, and I just thought I called it Better with Age because I thought they looked better. They kind of showed the wear and tear of time, and I thought it made neat texture and colors. Alright, Boudreaux, show the next one. Alright, this is by leaps and bounds. My wife and I got married, and we've been married half a year. She opened up the front door and a black cat walked in my house. First cat I ever had, and that's probably 20 cats ago. I've always enjoyed watching what they do and the things they do, so that's what inspired that piece. That was a little bit of fun on that one. Okay, Boudreaux, next one. That's called Cats at Night, and that's one of the things, if you ever had them, that's what they do. They wander around in the middle of the night on your furniture, get around. That's a 4-color silkscreen using different types of stencils. Okay, Boudreaux. This is one of my classics, Cats in the Kitchen. It's actually in a museum collection, which I'm proud to say. One day I walked into a kitchen, a little house we rented, and I just saw this scene with the cats, the texture, and there it is, piece of art. You go next. Cricket night calls. You know, people who live down on the south, on the coast, we go through the hurricanes. And I've been through several hurricanes, and when the power goes out, you've got no lights at night, no sound, nothing. But you can hear every cricket, and that's what inspired that piece. That's called Cricket Night Calls. Okay. This is a piece I did called Escher's Cat. And I always thought, if you've ever seen the famous lithograph where he's holding the mirror ball, I wondered what would have happened if his cat picked it up. And thus we have Escher's Cat. One of the fun things when I did that silkscreen and was showing it out at the art shows, I heard about Blue Dog. People want to know if that was Blue Cat. So that's where I learned about Rodriguez's Blue Dog. Okay, we go next. This is called The Inhabited Dream, a takeoff on Henri Rousseau's A Sleeping Gypsy. This is actually my wife and one of my cats. I just, don't ask me why, but one day, while she was laying in the bed, maybe thinking of Sleeping Gypsy. That's probably one of the most complex screen prints I ever did. It took me 77 different stencils to make that one with transparent ink. Okay, Boudreaux, next. This is another one I did. I won a lot of awards with this piece. It's called Jumping Cat Flash. And I won't tell you where I got the idea for that one. I made the mistake of telling a news reporter and they put it in the paper. But I was in a unique room in the house, sitting down, let me put it that way, and saw shadows in the cat's
reading room.
Yeah, the reading room. Right, David, very good. And that's where that piece came from. This is called By Leaps and Bounds, kind of a carry on with the M.C. Escher type feel of space. Cats are not like people. Cats don't see space the way we do. And they move through space in ways we can't. So that inspired that piece. Okay, Boudreaux. This is a painting I did years and years and years ago. An oil painting, a plein air painting on location over in Foley, Alabama at the intersection of 59 and 55. Like David said, that's not there anymore, but that's what inspired that piece. This is called Noontide Rendezvous. It's a combination of handmade stencils and photographic silkscreen. The big seagull on the right is a seagull I saw out at Balboa Park in California. He was actually, they had little meters you put money in, you could get bird seed and feed the birds. He was sitting on the meter, that's how I got a good picture of him. But there it is, Mobile Bay. Okay, it's called Morning's Harmony. I was actually spending the night long ago with David, and he had a home in Silver Hill. Got up early in the morning, they had a beautiful field across the way in the early morning fog, and that inspired this piece. That barbed wire fence in the picture, I actually got electrical shock off of it one time.
Many times.
Many times, actually. Okay, Boudreaux. This is called Native Southland. My wife and I were out on a drive. We used to go out driving on the weekends when gas was cheap. Can't do that as much. And a beautiful old southern barn we saw under the live oak. I just thought it was a neat scene, wanted to do it. It's another piece that sold really well for me. And this is called Rising with the Tides. David and I used to do an art show in Cedar Key, Florida. And we had a wonderful little hotel room which actually had the Delta right behind it. And we got up early one morning and this piece was kind of inspired by what we saw. And this is Mrs. T's Tabletop Nursery. My wife has a green thumb and she loved to have plants in the house, and she kind of had her own little garden on the table. So I just thought it was a neat scene, and that's what inspired that one. I believe that's the last one. Is that right, Boudreaux?
No.
One more? Okay. Oh, yes. Gliding over the wind and waves. These are just some of the things I like about where we live. Water, boats, piers, and seagulls. Kind of a geometric study there. All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed the night's broadcast. We've enjoyed doing it, and like I said, Charles is away on the road, but hopefully next month he'll be back. We don't know. We'll have to check his schedule. And if you've noticed, we've had scrolling across the bottom tonight numbers where you can reach us. If you have any questions, we try to make it easy to reach us. We can email us at artstreamlive@gmail.com.
And see the website at artstreamlive.com.
And if you want, go to Facebook. We've got a page on there too. And hopefully, if everything recorded well tonight, we'll be able to post this broadcast up with a link for you to watch it again. So we've enjoyed being here. Remember that we try to do our webcast the first Saturday of every month. So we're planning on that in the month of May. We look forward to it. And we've had a good time tonight. I've enjoyed it. Let's let Big Buck say goodnight tonight, everybody. He was a part of the program tonight, and our official mascot is Big Buck the Chicken.
Good night, Big Buck!
Good night, Big Buck. All right. Join us again next month. Again, go to our Facebook page, check out ArtStreamLive.com. Email us anything you'd like to see, information you need. Let us know. We like the feedback. We appreciate the feedback we've already received. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.